Hi everyone, welcome back to Fambo's Vets channel. Today I will be talking on the topic transportation in plants. This is a Freeman. I request to all my viewers to please write in the comment section below if you have any doubt or any suggestions to make. I will respond to your comments as soon as possible, and if you have not subscribed the channel, please do so that you can get regular updates. This topic, transportation in plants, is part of a big chapter, life processes of biology, classed in textbooks. And we know that plants manufacture their own food in the leaves by using water from the soil and CO2 or carbon dioxide from the air. The food that they made in the leaf will not be stored in the leaf. It has to be moved out from the leaf. Otherwise, the leaf would have been very thick and it would not be sustainable. It has to be moved out from the leaf, stored it in the form of fruits or maybe in the roots. So to carry the food made in the leaf somewhere to place in the roots or maybe somewhere here in the fruits, the plants need special channel, and also to carry water from here, from the soil to the roots, and then from the roots to the leaf or to any other parts in the plants need special organs as well. And the special organs that helps the plant to transport food or water are called vascular tissues, and the vascular tissues in plants, they are called xylem and phloem. To understand how the vascular tissues look like, I cut the root like this. I cut this area, I cut this portion of the root. I leave this root hair to be intact, and also I cut the stem here, and also I cut the leaf here. I cut the stem, I cut this structure. I cut the root, I cut this structure. When I cut the leaf, I cut this structure. So let's have a look closely on how these vascular tissues look like. You look closely at this diagram, you will find that this structure, which is blue, colored blue, which is drawn in blue color, it is the xylem. This one which is in the middle, it is the xylem, and these which are not blue, they are green actually, they are phloem. So we have xylem in the middle, phloem around it, and all others, they are the cells. These are cells. This one is a root hair. And let's have a look here. This structure is from the stem area. It is like this, and in the leaf I cut like this. I got this structure. You see, these are the cells in the leaf, but this is the vascular tissue. I mean, this line, this particular line here produce this kind of structure if you cut it. And so the xylem has got 4 types of cells, which we call tracheids, parenchyma, xylem vessels, and xylem fibers. And phloem, this green one, they have got also 4 types of cells, or 4 types of phloem cells: the seed tubes, the companion cells, and the phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. And in the leaf, you might wonder, what is this? Why it is like this here, and why it is looking like that there? In the leaf, this area is this portion, whereas the other side from here it is like that. In another diagram, in this diagram you'll see how these xylem and phloem are arranged in the entire plant body. You see the green one, which is outside, it is a phloem, whereas the blue one, which is inside, it is the xylem. So xylem in the middle, phloem around it. To understand the topic properly, now we will follow this flowchart and answer briefly. Like point number 1, what are the conducting tissues in plants? The conducting tissues in plants, they are the phloem and the xylem. And number 2, tissues that conduct water and minerals. To conduct water and minerals, it is done by xylem tissues or the xylem vascular system, which include these 4 type of cells. And the tissues that conduct food products, the food that was made in the leaf will be conducted here. These are the cells in the leaf. These are the cells in the leaf. These are the cells in the leaf which make food. And to conduct the food from here to different parts of the plant, it is done by the phloem here, by this phloem. And number 4, elements of xylem. What are the different elements of xylem? There are 4 elements of xylem: xylem tracheids, xylem parenchyma, xylem vessels, and xylem fibers. What are the elements of phloem? Elements mean the cells. The cell of phloems are 4 types: sieve tubes, companion cell, phloem, and phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers. Okay, the next question here is, how is water and mineral transported in plants? You get some idea on the structure of these tissues or vascular tissues, the xylem and the phloem around it, and how they are arranged in the entire plant body. Now let's see how these tissues help to transport water and minerals. As you can see here, these are the dots present outside the root. They are water and mineral, let's say particles, water and mineral particles, and how these water and mineral particles are carried into the root and from the root into different parts of the body. Now let's see. Transportation of water and minerals in plants occur in 2 steps. The step 1, absorption from the soil, absorption of water and mineral from the soil by the roots. And after being absorbed by the roots, that water has to be moved up through the xylem to the upper parts of the plant. The water molecules and minerals, they are present so much in the soil particles, but so less in the roots. So these water molecules and minerals which are present in large quantity in the soil particles will get entered into the hairs of the root, and once it reached into the hair of the root, it will pass from one cell to another cell by the process of osmotic pressure or simple osmosis until it passed and reached here in the xylem vessel. And once it reached there in the xylem vessel comes the second step, the movement of water and minerals from here upwards, like from here up. Okay, the movement of water molecules and minerals from here to the upside of the plant is carried by another pressure which we call root pressure, and the pressure present in the root keep on generating to push the water and minerals from this root area to the upward region. However, when the plant is very tall, these 2 steps are not enough to take water from the root to the shoot, to the upper side of the plant. So another force will come into play, and that is called transpiration, and this worked very strong during the daytime. So what is transpiration? Transpiration is the loss of water from the surface of the plant. Here, the loss of water from this surface above the soil is called transpiration. And this transpiration, or this loss of water from the surface, this loss of water from the surface of the plant creates vacuum. Create vacuum in the plant, which has to be filled by the water absorbed from the root, and that process keep on continue, and that way the water and mineral molecules are also carried along that pathway. Movement of water and mineral molecules will be from the soil to the top of the plant, which is one direction only, unidirectional. That is, the movement of water and minerals is unidirectional, that is from the roots to the shoot, not from the shoot down, just one way. We have here is transpirational pool. I explained there in the question number 6. And we have another point here, ascent of sap. What is ascent of sap? Ascent of sap is nothing but just the upward movement of the substances from the root to the shoot through the xylem. And the next topic, next point here, why transpiration important in the plants? Why transpiration is important in the plants? Transpiration, as you can see, it helps to pull the water from the soil. It helps to pull the water from the roots, let's say from the roots to the shoot. That is one point. And second point, transpiration helps to regulate the temperature in the plants. The next point here is point number 10. What is translocation? Translocation is nothing but the movement of the food particles from the leaf. You see, these are the palisade cells. They manufacture food, and the food produced by these cells will be transported to reach into these, what are these green colored tissues, which we call phloem. Once they are reached in this phloem, these food particles will be carried like here. Once they reach in this phloem, this green one will be carried into fruits, or maybe into the roots, or maybe stored into anywhere in the bark or somewhere. So that is translocation. What is translocation? Translocation is the transport of food products from the leaf to anywhere in the plants. And the last point, differences between transpiration and translocation. Oh no, I think you can do this easily after you have gone through all those explanations. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for regular updates.